Hello student, let us see the next problem from the chapter motion in a plane. This problem is related with the concept of relative velocity. So read this problem. A train is moving eastward at 10 meter per second. A waiter is walking eastward again 1.2 meter per second, and a fly is charging towards north across the waiter tray at 2 meter per second. What is the velocity of fly relative to earth? So this is question mark. So whenever graphically we represent vector while considering direction, this one is north, south, east and west. So here train is moving eastward. This is first velocity is given to you. Velocity of train with respect to earth 10 meter per second. So vector representation is 10I. A waiter is walking eastward 1.2 meter per second. Obviously that waiter is present inside the train. So this is second velocity. Velocity of waiter with respect to train 1.2, again eastward means I. And a fly is charging towards north across the waiter. This is third vector. Velocity of fly with respect to train. It is towards north, so represented by J, 2J. So what is velocity of fly relative to earth? So while finding out resultant vector, we have to add all these. So velocity of fly with respect to earth, it is nothing but addition of 10I, then 1.2I and then 2J. So it becomes 11.2I plus 2J. So we have to find out magnitude of this velocity. So mod of this velocity square root of 11.2 square plus 2 square. So 11.2 square plus 2 square, by taking square root, this answer is near about 11.38 meter per second. So nearly equal to 11.4 meter per second. This is your first answer. And then if we want to find out the direction, so direction we know that theta direction, it is given by tan inverse y by x. So here we can write the y vector is 2 and x vector is 11.2. So taking ratio of 2 by 11.2, this ratio is near about 0.1786, and the natural tangent of 0.1786, it is near about 10 degree 7 minute. So this is the direction. Okay, this is next problem from chapter motion in a plane. A car moves in a circle at constant speed 50 meter per second. That means linear velocity of car is given to you 50 meter per second and completes one revolution in 40 seconds. That means that car is performing circular motion, and the time period of this motion is given to you 40 seconds. Determine the magnitude of acceleration of car. So during this circular motion, if any object is performing motion with constant speed, then we know that only one type of acceleration is acting on the body, that is radial acceleration. Tangential acceleration is 0 here. So we know that acceleration acting on the car is nothing but radial acceleration, and it is given by formula r omega square. So we can write r omega into omega, and r omega is nothing but v, which is given to you. So V, omega is nothing but 2 pi by T. Substitute these values. V is 50, then 2 pi means 6.28 and divided by 4T. So 5 cancel. 31.40 divided by 4. So this answer is near about 7.85 meter per second square. Now see problem number 10 from chapter motion in a plane. A particle moves in circle with constant speed. Circular motion is given to you and the speed of particle is 15 meter per second. The radius of circle is 2 meter. Radius given to you 2 meter. Determine the centripetal acceleration of car. That means acceleration acting along the radius and towards the center. Radial acceleration we have to find out. We know that the formula for radial acceleration is either r omega square or v square by r. So we can take here v square by r. Why? Because omega is unknown for us or period is also unknown for us. Therefore take this formula v square by r. So v is given to you 15 means 225. 15 square 225. Then r 2. So it becomes 112.5 meter per second square. See, this is the last problem from your exercise chapter motion in a plane from Maharashtra State Board book. A projectile is thrown at an angle 30 degree. So angle of projection, it is given to you 30 degree to the horizontal. What should be the range of initial velocity so that its range will be between 40 meter and 50 meter? That means when this projectile is thrown, its first range is 40 meter and with same angle its second range will be 50 meter. So no doubt there will be variation in first u, that is we will say as u1, and second u2. So velocity of projection is different for these two different range. So we know that formula for range, it is u square sine 2 theta by g. Then u square is equal to r into g upon sine 2 theta. So remember, in this problem, according to the condition of this problem, this velocity, it depends on this range because angle of projection is constant 30 degree. So I will write here r into g and here sine 60, 30 into 2, 60. So if range is different, if range is vary, then naturally u will be change. So for first range r1 40 meter, what we can write? u1 square r1g upon sine 60. r1 it is 40, g 10 and sine 60 root 3 by 2. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So it becomes 800 by root 3. So square root of 800 by root 3, this value is nearly equal to 21.49 meter per second. This is the first velocity which we get for range 40 meter. Then for second range is 50 meter. So for R2 50 meter, U2 square is equal to R2 into G upon sin 60. R2 is 50 into 10 root 3 by 2. So it becomes 500 into 2, 1000, and 1000 by root 3, U2 square. So taking square root of this value, the answer is, I will directly give you answer 24.03 after calculation, 24.03 meter per second. These are the two different velocities. That means the range of velocity, initial velocity that we have obtained.